Hi friends, welcome to WebChamp. In this video, I'm going to talk about numbers in JavaScript. So number is a data type in JavaScript, and we can perform arithmetic operations on numbers, right? So everyone knows that 1 to 9 representing the numbers, 1 to 9 characters representing the numbers means if we store the any value between 0 to 9 in any variable, that variable will be of type number. So JavaScript do not have any other data type called integer, float, complex number, or sort, int, byte. So these kind of data types JavaScript do not have. JavaScript has only one data type called number for any type of number. And we can perform plus, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division operations on the numbers that we will see later on. If we have a numbers in string format, means the numbers which are quoted either by double quoted or single quote. So how that will work if we try to perform operation on string type numbers? Then nan is again data type that is used by the JavaScript to represent not a legal numbers. Means if you do not get a proper number, then JavaScript will show you output as a nan. Then big int is something that is used to represent the biggest integer number. Means JavaScript supports numbers until 15 digits. What if we have numbers more than 15 digits? So in that case, JavaScript will round up the number to highest value, okay, or maximum possible value. And to avoid this new data type, big int data type called added in JavaScript. So now there is a difference. Okay, number is a different data type and big int is different data type. And after that, we have many other methods that we can use with number to perform certain operation, to verify the number or to convert the number. It depends upon what action you have to perform on the number. So we will see everything one by one. So for that, I have a one HTML file which is linked with external JavaScript file, and I'm going to write the JavaScript code here in the external file. So let me create one variable for you. X is equal to 10. And if you try to check the type of this variable, you will see that it is a type of number. So let me use the type of operator, and I will pass value, or I will pass the variable X. And if I go and if I refresh, so you will see output as a number. So this is the data type of variable X. As I said, we have only one data type. We don't have other data types like int, sort, byte for the numbers, or long, float, double. These kinds of data types JavaScript do not have. It has only one data type called number only. Then we can perform arithmetic operations on the numbers as we do normally perform on numbers in any of the programming language. So if I say here addition, so we can perform addition operation here, x plus y. Let me copy this to next line to show some more. Okay, subtraction, some more operations. Then we may perform multiplication and we may perform division operations. Okay, so subtraction is this, multiplication is represented by the star, and we can use forward slash to represent the division operator. And you will see the output addition is 30, subtraction is -10. It is not showing on new line. Let me add a break tag here. So if you want to see the output on new line, you have to write this in your document.write method. So it will show every output on new line. Then multiplication is 20 by 10 is 200 and division is correct. So this is how we can perform the operation. But what will happen if I have a number in the string format? Means what? Let's say I have a numbers in this string format. So you will see the output here, what is it is doing. So in case of subtraction, yes, it is converting the numbers, string type numbers or string type data into numbers, and then it perform the operation. For multiplication also, it treat that numbers as a, or that string values, these x and y are in a string type, okay, or are of a string type, that will be treated as a number for subtraction, multiplication, and division. But in case of addition, you are getting unexpected output. Means in case of addition, for string concatenation, we use plus operator, and it is doing the same thing with these two. These two variables means x and y is not getting added if they are in string format. Instead, they will get concatenated like this 1020. This is what happened when we have a numbers in string format. Then if you have a NaN, or if you try to perform arithmetic operations with NaN, means not a legal number or not a number, you will get output as a NaN for each of the operation. Okay, this is what concatenating, but if we have number here only, then again it will show NaN as a output. So this is how JavaScript numbers works. Then big int. Okay, if I have to show something to you, what I will do, I will add 15 digit 9999 to show you something. Okay, so this is what 2 4 6 8 10 12 14 15. I don't need those digits. Okay, so JavaScript supports number up to 15 digits. And so now I will print this number documents dot write on the HTML documents. I will pass this number to this document, and here we can see the output as a 999. What will happen if I add one more 9 into the 15 digit numbers? Now my number is bigger than the JavaScript maximum number. Okay, JavaScript supports numbers until this number, but we have a 16 digit number. And if I say documents dot write, if I try to print this. Okay. You will see the output as a rounded up numbers. Or what is happening? Okay, let me bring that to the new line. Let me add a break to this. Okay, so that we can see the output. And here you can see the number is rounded up. This is what happens when we have a number larger than 15-digit numbers. And to avoid this, JavaScript has added big int data type. If you have a number, then you have to use the symbol called backward slash followed by n to represent the number, not a backward slash. Okay, you have to use only n. And now it will be treated as a new data type. That is what big int. And if I try to check the data type for both the numbers, okay, what I will do, I will check data type for y. Okay, and in the output you will see what it is saying, and it is saying that this is a big int. Either you can add n or you can use the big int method. If you don't want to use that, you can pass this number into the big int method. And still you will get the same output. It is used to represent the biggest integer, means the number which is more than 15 digits. That is the only purpose of big int. If you try to perform some kind of operations by using number type data and big int type data, you can see the output that it is not showing any output. Instead, it will give the error. You can see the errors in the console that uncatch type error cannot mix big int. Means we cannot perform arithmetic operations on number type data and big int type data. So we have seen big int. After that, we have few methods. Means if you want to verify whether the number is integer or not, okay, we can use isInteger method. So these are the number methods. IsInteger is a numbers static method. Okay, number is a class which has a isInteger method. How to use that, I will discuss that with when I will discuss OBS in JavaScript. But as of now, you have to consider that whenever you have to verify the number is integer or not, you have to call the data type first. Means you have to use the number dot, then is integer, is finite, is nan. These are the methods. Is safe integer, or this is what the property, okay, means safe integer and everything. But these are the is finite, is integer, is nan. These are the methods to verify the number is of specific type or not. So if I say is integer and I have to pass the value of x, okay, and if I add 100 here, now this is my integer, so this will return me as a true. But what will happen if I add 100.5? Okay, and I will use the same line with variable y to see the output, and you can see the output on the screen that first one is returning true, second one is returning false. Means this is what the verification method for the number, if you want to verify whether the number is integer or not. This is not true because the number we have entered is of type float, not of integer. Then we have a next method called toString method. It is a very important method. Okay, whenever you have to convert or you have to transform the data, number type data into a string, toString method is used. Okay. So what I will do, I will use the variable x and I will say toString. Okay. I will call this method toString, and inside the toString, if I can pass the variable, okay, or what variable means, I can pass the argument, that is what called radix. It is in a number format. Radix specify for converting numeric value to string. Okay, this value is used only for the numbers. So I will show, but first I will show you how it converts numbers into string. This is what the method toString method is used to convert the numbers into string. And if I check the type of x dot toString, okay, so you can see that you will get the output as a string type. 100 is of type string. This is how it converts. Okay, so there is a one more advantage of using this. So now I have a number called 5, and I wanted to convert this number into binary numbers. I can convert this. So basically we are using base 10 number system. So we are using base 10 number system, means number with base 10. But if I wanted to convert this number into base 2, right, means I want a binary number. Sometime I want to convert this number into octal number with base 8. Sometime I want to, or I may need to convert this number into this 16-digit number system, or any type of number system. Okay, so this toString method will help us to convert that into directly into that specific type of or specific number system. So how it helps, we will see. So if I need a binary number, I have to pass the value 2 here for the radix, and you will get the binary number. So 101 is a binary number of this 5. So if I have a 10 here, so for 10 you will get a binary number as a 1010. This is how it works. If you need octal numbers, you can use octal here. It will say 12, means for 10 from decimal numbers, which is equal to 12 from octal numbers. And if we need 16 or hexadecimal numbers, 16 digit or number with base 16, that is what we call as hexadecimal numbers. So it will return A for that number. So this is how it converts, or this is how a toString method is used to convert a data from one number system to another number system. And if we do not pass any argument to the toString method, it will convert a number into the string type. This is the use of toString method. Now we have next method, it's called toExponential method. So let me say toExponential. Okay, and this method takes number of digits. So what it will do, if I pass the 2 to the toExponential method, it will keep the number until decimals with 2 digits, and later on whatever would be there, it will be in exponential form. If I say I want a number with 5 decimals, it will keep 5 decimals, and after that number will be in exponential form. So if I say 100.12345, okay, so this is what the number I have, let's suppose. So what it will do, it will keep the number, okay, because of 0 0 it counts. So if I say 1 1 1, I don't think so it will convert. Okay, so this is how it converts the number in exponential form. And toExponential method is used to convert the numbers in the exponential form. Now next method is toPrecision method, or we have a toFixed method also, that I forgot to add here. But toFixed method is there. If I wanted to show toFixed, if I need only 5 decimals, I will use toFixed to show those many numbers of decimals. If I say toFixed 2 decimals, it will return the numbers with 2 decimal only. This is how it works. Now we have a next method called toPrecision. So if I say toPrecision, so this is the method which returns a number with specified number of digits, including decimal and the numbers before the decimals. So it will return me 5. If I say 6, so what it will do, it will count the 6 number from the given numbers from starting position, and it will return those. If you say 10, it will count 10 numbers from left side to wherever it will come, and it will return those numbers only. So toPrecision method returns number with specified number of digits only, irrespective of decimal. So now we have next method called value of method. This method is exactly opposite to the toString method. toString method converts number into string. Similarly, not similarly, okay, exactly opposite. Value of method converts string type of numbers into the number format. So let me demonstrate this. Let's say we have a number called 100 in the string format, okay, and x dot value of I will use here. I will call the value of method on x. So it will return the number 100 or value of x in the number format, and we can verify that also by using x plus type of x. You can see here on next line, we can see y plus type of, okay, not type error, type of y. So first it is showing that 100 is a type of string, and okay, y is again type of string, but it should convert. There may be something that is not working. Let me call this value of here. Am I using yes? Okay. Why this is not converting? This is what, okay, we can see here string dot, yes, value of, it returns string return primitive value of specified object. Okay, so it is not converting, it is not converting a number, I mean string type number into the number format. Instead it converts the objects. Means if we have a number object, then it will convert the value into the primitive type. So let me say, if we have a number and if I pass 100 here, so this is actually not a primitive type data type. Okay, so this is a number type data type as we know, but the JavaScript will treat this as a object, and you can see that first 100 is objects. Okay, let me add some break here so that we can see the output clearly. Okay, first is 100 type of object, but now my value of method converts that object into a primitive data type, means into a number type. If I do not pass this, or if I do not use that, you will see the output as an object. So use of value of method is to convert the object type data into the primitive data. Now we have few more methods convert variables into the numbers. Okay, means when we need to use these methods. Sometimes we may have a data, or whenever we get a data from HTML, it is always in a text format. So let's say we have a form. Okay, we have a form. Then whenever you try to submit the form, and JavaScript picks that data to validate or to perform some kind of validation, anything, if you are trying to perform any operation on the data, that that data is in text format. So you need to convert that data into the number format. For that reason, we have number, parse float, and parse int method. Actually, number is a constructor. Okay, I will show you what is that. So let me say prompt, means I will try to take the input. Okay, and I will say enter the number. Okay, now this will prompt me for the number. I will enter the number. I am not doing anything with that number, but what I will do, I will say documents dot write, and I wanted to show you the type of X. What is the type of data type of X? So if I refresh here, you will see, or I will enter the 100, and you can see the type of X is 100. Means whatever the number or whatever the data we have entered is of, by default, is of type text. I wanted to convert that into the numbers, because if I wanted to perform, or if I have to perform some kind of operations, I need a data in number format. So number is a constructor. If I over the mouse, you will see that number constructor here, number constructor, and this is also help. So whatever we pass inside the number constructor will be treated as a number. If I refresh now, and if I enter the 100, you will see the output as a type of variable X is number. So this is how it works. So what will happen if I do not pass any value, or if I do not enter the value, I click on that, so it will return again type of number, but what value it picks, I will show you. And yes. So if I do not pass any value, it will consider the value as 0. And that is what the difference between parse float and parse int. So if I do not pass the value, it should not consider 0. Instead, it should consider the NaN. So in that case, I can use parse int or parse float. Okay, so parse float will do perform the similar operation. If I say 100, okay, it will say 100 of type number. So okay, so if I pass 100.567 or 5824, so it will read or it will print everything. But in case I don't want this floating point number, in that case I can use parse int. So no matter what number user will enter, so if I say, or if I enter 100.12345, okay, so I have entered a number with decimals, but that parse int method will convert that numbers into integer and it will return me as 100. This is what the use of parse int. And by using parse int and parse float, if I do not enter anything, it will return NaN. NaN is again type of number in JavaScript. NaN is used to represent not a legal number. So this is all about numbers in JavaScript. I hope you like the content, whatever the discussion I made through this video. So do not forget to subscribe the webcam. Thank you for watching the video.